At this time of year, the ivy bushes are alive with pollinating insects. These range from powerful hornets to dainty grass flies, with a myriad of predatory insects such as conopid flies, aka wasp grabbers, taking advantage of the invertebrate bounty. However, the most prominent member of this six-legged assemblage is the ivy bee, Colletes hederae. As far as the identification of this species is concerned, there is very little that can be confused when flight period and behaviour is taken into account. Of all the solitary bees, the ivy bee is the latest emerging, with numbers peaking in October and individuals remaining all the way into November. The second most common bee species on ivy at this time of year is the honeybee. However, the bands on an ivy bee's abdomen are always brighter yellow and much more distinct. The other species in the genus can appear very similar, but mostly appear earlier in the year, feed on flowers other than ivy, or are strictly found at coastal sites. Being solitary bees, each female ivy bee will build a tunnel in sandy soil. However, these tunnels can be aggregated with hundreds of other nests, in which the owner will lay its eggs. This can only follow mating, of course, which can be quite an ordeal for the female. The males always emerge earlier in the year to prepare themselves for the female's emergence, and when a female does emerge, all the males will pounce at once and form a mating ball with the female in the centre and the males desperately trying to fertilise the eggs. The rate at which the ivy bee is spread is almost incomprehensible. The ivy bee was only described as a distinct species in 1993 and was first recorded in the UK in Dorset 8 years later. In the intervening 19 years, the ivy bee has spread northwards, perhaps helped along by climate change and the associated warmer autumns, allowing the bee to survive long enough into the year to feed on ivy flowers in places that would previously have been too cold. In this instance, climate change can almost be looked upon as favourable. However, if global warming continues unabated, there will be nowhere further north for the ivy bees to spread to, along with asynchronization of the bee's flight season and the ivy's flowering period, preventing the bees from accessing the nectar they need to survive.